The trailer of Salman Khan's upcoming flick, Battle of Galwan, has drawn a sharp response from Global Times, widely recognized as the mouthpiece of the Chinese government. Khan portrays the role of Colonel Santosh Babu, the Indian Army commander who led his troops to battle the PLA in the freezing heights of Galwan on the night of 15 June 2020. While the 2-minute trailer clocked over 20 million views in India in less than 2 days, Global Times has clearly sought to downplay its impact. Global Times has already dubbed the movie as a cinematic exaggeration. What's more, the trailer has already stirred a debate on Chinese social media. A Weibo user claimed that the movie seriously contradicted facts. The Global Times piece was also quick to parrot the official Chinese government version, pinning the blame of the Galwan Valley clash on India. Interestingly, the Chinese state media reminded its readers that only 4 PLA soldiers were killed in the Galwan Valley incident as compared to 20 Indian troops. Now, a big question is why are Chinese media and social media users on a heavily regulated Chinese Weibo jumping the gun? What did they see in a 2-minute movie trailer that we all missed? Let's get the facts straight. First of all, Chinese salami slicing or Beijing's tendency to try to usurp the territory of its neighbors is an open and well documented global reality. China is notorious for its revisionist claims. Its claims China claims almost entire South China Sea. It claims Arunachal Pradesh and parts of Ladakh. It's an illegal occupation of Aksai Chin. China also claims parts of Bhutan. The entire Ladakh dispute in 2020 started because China didn't adhere to 1993 and 1996 border agreements with India. It amassed thousands of troops, built border infrastructure, amassed heavy weaponry at the border. The Chinese troops are very much present at the border, forcing India to match the engagements. This is all despite the disengagement pact reached between the two countries last October. So it's China which has sought to violate the LAC understandings time and again. The international community believes India over China. That's a fact. Now coming to the issue that makes China the most nervous of all. China claims it lost just 4 soldiers during the Galwan Valley clash. 4. Is that true? Not likely. According to an Australian publication, Claxon, it reported in February 2022 that PLA may have lost 42 soldiers to Indian Army in the Galwan incident. Klaxon reproduced some proof from Chinese social media to back its claim. There's more proof. Indian Army Sepoy Gurtej Singh of the 3 Punjab, who laid down his life in the Galwan clash, is believed to have taken out 12 PLA soldiers alone. There's a plaque installed at his home in Mansa district of Punjab which states that. So just imagine if one Indian Army soldier could have inflicted this much damage, just imagine the amount of casualties PLA may have suffered. We spoke to Lieutenant Colonel J.S. Sodhi, who has authored the best-selling book China's War Clouds. Sodhi claims that PLA may have lost over 100 troops. Listen in to what he had to say.
Well, China has well known after its defeat to Vietnam in the 1979 war
Yeah,
that its soldiers are of a very less caliber and quality as compared to the Indian Army soldiers.
sure.
And Salman Khan's to be released movie, whose trailer has been released just yesterday, has already created ripples and rattles in China because it clearly shows the metal and depth that the Indian Army soldier enjoys over a Chinese Army soldier. So
Sure.
I'm not pretty surprised of China being rattled because they were supposed to be rattled because, like I've said, the quality of the Indian Army soldier is miles ahead than the quality of the Chinese Army soldier. So such reaction from China is on the expected lines. Well, China, rather than criticizing a movie, should introspect within and not, browbeat a movie which is going to create history in the Indian film industry.
Sure. And one more question, sir. As we are all aware, China has claimed that just 4 of its soldiers got killed in the Galwan Valley clash, as opposed to India's 20, which Indian government itself released in order to dignify and honor the soldiers' deaths. So, according to you, you have authored a book, China's War Clouds. You have been studying this subject. You have been a veteran. You have been in touch with so what's the number, what's the conservative estimate as far as China is concerned? in terms of number of PLA deaths that might have occurred in the PLA which China is hiding.
Well, whatever research and reading I did for authoring my book China's War Cloud that was released in August last year,
Yeah.
I have come to a conclusion that at least 100 Chinese soldiers were killed by the Indian Army soldiers during the Galwan Valley clash. But China has never admitted it. But there is enough material in the public domain to suggest that at least 100 Chinese soldiers died because of the action of the Indian Army, which China obviously has been denying till date.
So, is that what's making China nervous? Guess we are going to find out when the movie releases in April. And unlike other Salman Khan movies, the Battle of Galwan may well be banned in China.